The man hid among the piles of gold and silver, silently sneaking into the treasury. Using the downward momentum, he leapt forward and quickly rolled onto the central platform. This instinctive reaction unexpectedly saved his life. Below the stone platform, there were countless scorpions and centipedes. If he fell, survival would be impossible. Jack quickly composed himself, carefully observing his surroundings. He soon spotted the Eye of Power ahead, but Jack didn't rush toward it. Legend said this treasure was hidden behind 3 deadly traps, and no one had ever survived taking it. Luckily, his girlfriend had obtained the blueprints for him. He glanced at the blueprints and realized the first trap's secret, an unnoticeable lens on the ground. Jack immediately lit a torch, holding it behind him to cast a clear shadow on the ground. When the shadow covered the lens, the mechanism was triggered instantly. Seeing the steel plates close, Jack broke out in a cold sweat. This trap seemed impossible to pass, but Jack quickly came up with a solution. He held the torch above his head, making the shadow shrink to his feet. Holding his breath, he moved slowly, safely passing the first trap. He unfolded the blueprints again, finding that the next trap was hidden in a ring on the ground. He carefully avoided the ring and stepped into the mechanism, but after taking 2 steps, the trap activated strangely. It turned out that the ring in the blueprint referred to the base of the statue's foot. Luckily, Jack reacted quickly, dodging the stone sword. He passed the second trap, and the Eye of Power was now within reach. But the third trap involved a floating floor, with no mention of it in the blueprints. Jack had no reference, so he took a deep breath and stepped onto the floating floor. As soon as his foot touched, the ground suddenly collapsed. The mechanism was gravity sensitive. Jack had no time to think and had to sprint forward with all his might. At the critical moment, he jumped off the last platform, successfully grabbing the Eye of Power from the statue. But the next second, he fell from midair. Before he could get up, a swarm of scorpions surrounded him. In desperation, Jack raised the Eye of Power, and with a blinding flash, the scorpions scattered. Seeing this, Jack hurriedly fled the treasury, heading to his girlfriend's house to share the joy. But as soon as he entered, he found the man already waiting for them, with guards surrounding them. The man demanded Jack hand over the Eye of Power. Feigning compliance, Jack pretended to hand over his girlfriend's gift. While the man examined it, he quickly pulled out the Eye of Power, using the blinding light to cover their escape. Just as they thought they had successfully escaped, the man aimed an arrow at them. The next second, his girlfriend fell into Jack's arms. Seeing her slowly lose her breath, Jack was overwhelmed with grief. To resurrect her, he sought out the Eye of Power's owner, Horus, hoping to trade the eye for her life.